Torghast. So, Torghast is one of those things where it's like, you run out of deaths, you lose, you get nothing for it, and that is an experience that even these days very few roguelike games have.
Yeah, no, you losing in a roguelite isn't supposed to feel bad unless you were like, unless you had a super awesome combo that you felt there. The intent of roguelites is for you to lose until you get either really good or a super clean run.
Yeah.
Which isn't represented fully in Torghast because of the thing that's kind of prevalent throughout all of WoW is you never expect to lose.
Yeah. I mean, they've trained us,
Yeah.
WoW players, to, unless it's a dungeon or a raid, you don't die and lose and get nothing, which I think is not great for player expectations.
Yeah.
But for something like Torghast,
Yeah.
I mean, it is an entry into the roguelike genre in a way. And yeah, so what we have here is Ian saying that, you know, what if instead it's more of a rating or a score, more of a spectrum of success, rather than, you know, a situation where you run out of deaths, you lose, you're kicked out, you get nothing. Between a few other interviews, they've sort of said similar things. Yeah. Of course, we killed the Tower Gru in, or we defeat him anyway, in the new raid. So it's like we defeat that in the new raid, and it kind of removes him because the death counter is going away. At least it seems it's going away in some manner. We'll have to see.
Yes, it is. I think it is. Yeah.
And that's in the same way that like the Eye of the Jailer is changing because we go into the new raid and we defeat the Eye of the Jailer.
Yeah.
And I have to wonder if that's Odin's Eye. That's a bit of a thing. Is that what he got from that deal?
Yeah. Okay. That, in terms of like an overall experience of progression throughout an expansion, that's great. If they can, obviously doing that patch to patch is a bit awkward, but like imagine that similar feeling, but I mean it would never work with the content kids, but imagine the feeling of you spend a couple weeks in the maw and it's kicking your ass and throwing you out, but then you band up and actually kill the thing that's a problem in the raid, and now you're free. That's the patch cadence doesn't make that a super good experience, but
well, it's like they try to do a little bit of that with your Venari upgrades, but I guess what you're advocating for is heavily like juicing up what those Venari upgrades would actually do to you, such that you know, it's like you're doing a reputation, you hit revered in that rep, and then bam, you get like a humongous, like a step change in what the gameplay is like.
Yeah, it's the experience of being annoyed by something and then actually going and solving it. Yeah. In that form of progression, tying that into a raid and the overall story that way is something that's very, very cool.